now. Oh, or whatever. I genuinely don't know what happened. I really don't know. That's the weirdest part, is like I did the same thing I always do, navigating out of bounds, and it didn't work. Let's watch the video again so that I have more firepower entering that segment. Oh god, it would be so good if anybody gave clear direction about what the heck you're supposed to do here, but instead everyone's just supposed to follow blindly. I think maybe I jump slashed too early. Maybe that's what happened. It seems possible. Yo, thanks for follow diamonds. Appreciate that. Weird. Unclear. Thanks to all the gamers that have stuck around from Lax stream, though. I really appreciate that. Sorry, gamers. I really thought I could close out that one. It was pretty spicy, but it's all good. It's all good. Every failed run is just practice for a good one. That's what you gotta tell yourself. It's what you gotta say. It was too spicy. Couldn't eat it. What's up, Duggernaut? Too spicy. It's a too spicy. Sugar, spice, and everything nice. And thus, the Powerpuff Girls were born. Bubbles. My dad texted me, he's like, hey, FYI, we're doing this right now. Can you come? And I was like, nah, I'm busy. Yo, what's up, Nick? I was like, no, I'm busy. And he was like, okay, do you know when you'll be free? No. Okay, so for how long? I don't know. And then I just said, I'm gaming. And he was like, all right. Nick, we just lost a run in Ganon's castle. It was a spicy one. So just like last run, I'm going to be manipulating certain memory values in Kokiri Forest. The first of which is up here. I'm going to intentionally grab only 2 of the rupees. I was already streaming. Forgot the sword split again. I want to get rid of that split. I hate splitting there. Community's amazing, dude. It's the best comedic show ever written for television. So I only want those 2 permanent rupees. The rest should be impermanent. Oh yes, my brother loves to talk down to me. I don't want that. Yeah, there's no rupee. Okay. Yes, Sun Trigger. Okay, give me both of these, please. Thank you. I think I'm gonna get rid of the sword split. I don't like splitting there. It's the first 5 seconds of the game. Like, there's no need to split. That's me. Oh, jeez. I see up on accident. That's my name. My brother here just doxing me live on stream, dude. Unreal. Sick. No, I don't trust that. I don't trust like that. I want to fully stand on the thing. Okay. I have to stand on that pillar to set a flag. Alright, here's where I can't really read chat anymore for a couple of minutes. Because I have to do some memory manipulation. What's up, Gameworm? Stream number 2, dude. Couldn't stay away. Come on. Thank you. Sick. I side rolled way too early. I don't trust that. Okay. Felt like 2 frames. I guess we'll find out. Sick. 2 runs in a row. That's sick. Practice is dope. Alright, so if you're just tuning in, I just used some memory manipulation tricks to write this, the Link who rides Epona on the title screen actually has an inventory, and I just wrote his inventory into my inventory. We stole from him, basically. If you are familiar with any computer science, basically, the series of loading and reloading the area and everything was a heap manipulation in order to manipulate memory addresses. And then my file name included specific memory address information, basically. Yeah, it's interesting that he doesn't have 20 or like double magic, right? It's weird. It was probably a debug file that they just never changed. I missed! Upside down Link. Oh, his eyes. He sees. Oh, he blinked! I've never seen him blink there before. That's hilarious. His body's gonna contort here. Sick. Time for spicy boss fight. Small brain. What's up, user? Thanks for the good luck. It overflows into other places of memory. Scott, if you want to watch a really in-depth explanation of how the trick works, I can direct you to that. So I play Sun Song here to reload the room to get rid of this door. That's usually right there, the big rocky door. I'll put it in the Discord, yeah. I'll put it in #general in the Discord. I can do that. Second or third? Third. easier for me to ESS left for some reason. Sick. Pog, dude. I even got the Deku Nut. Sick! 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 Yes, dude, practice. It pays, dude. It pays. Oh my god, dude. Sick. What a sick time. Holy heck. Alright, it's not over. It's not over. Wow. Okay, so I did Ganondorf, which is a very famous wrong warp, where I step on the blue warp in Goma's room, and then I load the basement of Goma, the basement of the Deku Tree, like the same frame that some other stuff is going on. It's a really bastardized explanation, but it takes me to Ganon's castle. You can watch a really in-depth video on that too. I can put that in the Discord as well. Join the Discord, by the way. It's where you get up-to-date updates on when I'm streaming. And we can hang out. Then I clipped out of bounds in that room and navigated out of bounds into the bottom of the collapse to skip the collapse segment of Ganon's castle. That is what just happened. And now I'm gonna fight Ganon as childlike. And really, really hopefully get sub 20. If I don't get sub 20, I shall be disappointed. I practiced that trick to get out of bounds for so long today. Thank you for the good luck, GC. Gonna need it. This is actually gonna be close. This is gonna be pretty close. What's up, Rabarona? Indeed, dude. This is gonna be so close. This needs to be a really good Ganon fight. Come on, dude, stop transforming. We gotta fight, bro. There's not much time. I'm mashing out of my brain, dude. Nah, this is not sub 20. No way. Rip, dude, it's gonna be so close, but there's too many cutscenes left. Yeah, no way. Nope. Tough. It's really close, though. I missed ISG, dude. Alright, now it's really not gonna happen. Darn, dude, it was so close. So close. Oh, literally like 20 seconds off, maybe? Damn, I really thought I had it. I spent so long getting this set up, though, for the angle. I think think I need to over-rotate to the right before I go to the left. I'm actually really disappointed about this. World record's like 14 minutes or something. Nah, the world record's by Amma, I think. Like 14:05. Oh well, a PB's a PB. PB is a PB. I don't really want to grind this anymore. I don't like this category. It's just really hard for 20 minutes. Yeah, it's Amma. But they do strats I don't do. They do an extra SRM that I don't do to go straight to Ganon. I don't know, I might be fine with 2028. Honestly, like, maybe I'll come back and get sub 20 at some point. But I'm really not trifling over 30 seconds in this. Yeah, they use Fruor's Wind, and they warp straight to Ganon, which is pretty cool. They don't even fight Goma. I could learn that, I guess. I don't know, I don't really have much drive to. Honestly, like, this is such a drop of, like, this is a grain of sand in the scheme of things in the 3D Zelda challenge. Like, 4 minutes? I'm not really that concerned. I don't want to spend a million years trying to shave 4 minutes when in Wind Waker I could save an hour if I spend a couple days practicing. So, I don't think so. But I'm happy with this. This at least is a show of skill. I got all the tricks that I wanted to. And that's good. That's a good thing. I'm really heavily considering it, Game Worm. Really considering it. Helmarock RNG? What? What are you talking about, dude? What's up, Big Mallet Man? Alright, well, it's a PB. A PB is a PB. And we take those. We take PBs. I'm gonna get rid of the sword split. Some spider time. Yeah, I'm considering it. That's what we were just talking about. Yeah, I don't really want to grind this any further. Like, in order to get sub 20, really the only thing I can do, I mean, I can clean up movement, like, pretty much everywhere, but I don't really care, is get the trick first try to skip OOB, or to skip the tower collapse segment, but I don't really want to grind to the end just to do that one trick. That doesn't really spark my fancy. So I think I'm just going to leave this one here. I know it's a little unsatisfying that it's like, oh, but you're so close. You're only 28 seconds away. But the amount of work I would have to do to save this 28 seconds is not worth it. Not worth it. I'll look into the Fruor's Wind SRM because it seems really cool, but, you know. I PB'd Chase. What's up, dude? I did. I PB'd. On to TP Hundo. Dude, what if in the 3D Zelda challenge, I did all the other games, and then I was like, alright, the only game left is Twilight Princess. And I'm doing 100%. I'll be here for another 10 hours. I'm really thinking about it, Joanna. So for those of you who are here from Lackstream or whatever, or if you're just joining in, what we're discussing is the 3D Zelda Challenge, which is this thing I did in May. I was the first person ever to speedrun all 6 3D Zelda games in one speedrun, one big sitting. I did it in a little over 12 hours, and it's the world record as of right now. Some gamers are prepping for it, but I'm considering doing another try at it. It's gonna be tough, but my Skyward Sword run is now about 2 hours shorter thanks to some new tech and a bunch of practice. What's up, Boo? Yeah, I think if I do this route, which I'm not certain about, because if I want to do OT at some other part of the run, I could just do normal any percent, and it'd be super free, just like last time. But I could do this. It depends, honestly. But yeah, if I did this route, I would start with Ocarina of Time, then do Majora's Mask, the 2 games that are most likely to crash. And then I'd probably do the same order from there.